99 episodes of Hermitcraft. 99. That's pretty sick. 99 is the number of Wayne Gretzky. Yeah, as a big like hockey card supporter and hockey fan in my youth, I'll always think of Wayne Gretzky when I think of 99. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Hermitcraft. Today, okay, I'm probably gonna mess up this intro, so whatever. Today, guys, is a very, very special episode for me. Simply because it's 99. It's so close to 100, and I've got a plan. I sincerely think that what we're gonna do it's gonna be a mega sized episode. We're gonna do loads of progress today, and what we're gonna do is probably, according to me, my best invention yet in this game. I'm super excited. We'll see what you guys think. Hopefully you like it. Hopefully you remember to click the like button if you do. But yeah, let's get started. So I've been spending a lot of time on the server today and yesterday preparing for this episode. I'm gonna give you a sneak preview, okay? Yep, this is not the Wanted game. This idea that I have, I got from when I did the Wanted game though. So it's an idea that sprung off what we did. If you remember, we did the kits, we did the whole Shulker box kits. Well, oh man, okay. I've been preparing. This is all preparation stuff, and I've also got a crap ton of Shulker boxes still here. But to start, before I say anything more, I mean, some of you are very, very clever. Some of you will figure out what you just saw. And a few others are like me, stupid idiots. So I'm sorry for you. I'm just kidding. But before I tell you, I'm going to tell you later. But before I tell you, we're going to head out to a place that I've prepared. Out here in the mesa. It's actually quite close to us. Let's see if we can... Come on, boy. Come on. Yes, did it. Okay. This is going to be great. We're going to actually start a brand new project today, and we're going to finish it. That's never happened before in one episode. Okay, anyway. So out here, this is our like games area, and out here, we're going to build an arena. And I marked out, I built a beacon, I built like a little hut over there that I can sleep. And I marked out the size of the arena. And as you can see, that's one corner, and you got two corners over there. As you can see, it's not going to be a massive arena by any means. This thing that we're going to build, it's not about the size. It's about the ocean in the motion, as they say. You know, that's how... No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, and my idea is we're going to keep the build fairly simple. And but I think I have an idea for how to make it very beautiful. Let's see. Let's do that. Okay. I think I want to come down 3 blocks. So down to this level. Okay. This is going to be quick to dig out with insta mining as well. So that's cool. Now, this arena, I want to design it so that it looks a little bit like a gladiator pit is my idea. I'm going to call it the Blood Pit, which you probably see if I remember to name the episode the Blood Pit. Yeah, this is gonna be freaking awesome. This arena, by the way, is 27 times 27 blocks. So it's a square. I'm going to, in places, like add a little bit of depth by doing this. Maybe even try and get a rounded shape. So we'll have like something like this for the wall. But in general, it's going to be pretty squarey. It's not really about the design of the arena, this thing that we're going to build. But we need a freaking arena. Okay. Anyway, to try and make this look like a gladiator pit, my idea for the design, let's see, it's over here. Oh crap, I brought the wrong freaking shulker box. Here we go. So unorganized. I'd actually left it upstairs. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. We're gonna use, let's pick up some of these things. We're gonna use some sand here. 3 tall walls, right? And then just like a pit in this mesa. So sand floors. And then for the walls, I think Oh yes, I want to use this red sandstone mixed with maybe a little bit of this orange clay. Because I really think, I know a lot of people don't agree with this for some weird reason, because you're stupid and because you're ready. No, but I really think that sandstone and the orange clay goes very well together. So something like that. And we want to keep it walled off on the side so that players cannot escape. Like, once you're in, yeah, you're freaking in for a treat, man. You gotta stay in here. But I think that design, like, that's not overdoing it. That's a very, very simplistic design, but I like it, you know? And then we can go with slabs and some stairs to make it look a little bit birdier. If I would have had a freaking crafting table, I need to sheep as well. Yeah, so check this out. Just a little bit of, like, texturization. Little bit of shapes and stuff. We can even have, like, in places like that. You know how we build stuff. This is, by the way, this is not replacing the Mobile Lisa at all. It's really not replacing the Mobile Lisa. This is a much smaller project. But I'm gonna say that this is probably better than the Mobile Lisa. This is what I should have done. But the Mobile Lisa is completely different. We're still gonna finish it. This has nothing to do with it. This is an idea that I got that I just need to do. But yeah, that type of design, I like it. How does that look from up here? Yeah, I like that. So when you're like running around, or when you're standing up here, it's gonna be a very visible like spot in the mesa. That's what I want. My headset just freaking died. Oh, okay. That's the... So I don't have my microphone, by the way, on my headset. I use a... this is funny, because everybody seems to think, like, when you guys message me and ask me, what kind of equipment do I use? A lot of people seem to think that I use, or that all of us that do YouTube videos use, like, super high-tech, super cool earphones or whatever. I use a $10... headset that you pick up in any store, like no brand, in-ear stuff that you know, you don't have it over your head, because the amount I sit here and talk every day and listen to Minecraft sounds, I couldn't freaking handle it if it would be like that. But yeah, it just broke, just randomly stopped working on one ear, and this is something like the third pair this year that breaks. I mean, for $10, you know, it's to be expected with the amount of usage. That thing got a lot of hours on it. But anyway, so now I'm using my phone headset, which it's so weird because it sounds so different. Maybe we'll do... I don't like that. Yeah, it sounds so different. The bass is a lot higher. That's not a bass, that's a treble. Anyway, look at this, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting progress. I really like this. It's very simple, but I think it looks cool. Very, very cool. It's like a perfect gladiator battle ring thing, which is what I wanted. I'm thinking also of adding a little bit of... Let's see, let's make some of these and boop, hoot, ha. Thinking of adding a little bit of slabs around the place, maybe like that, and then go down one. Yeah. We're gonna have a few obstacles as well, so I don't want to overdo these things, but a little bit of like bumpiness is always a good thing for an arena. I personally hate this when you landscape and people do like holes and stuff that you can fall into, but for an arena, yeah, why not? Why freaking not? Maybe we'll do something like this here, actually. Yeah. Okay, cool. So let's see if we can do some obstacles here as well. Whoa. Oops. And I'm thinking about something very simple. Let's grab some of these and these. Something very simple yet effective. There's going to be range included in the PvP fights, in the arena fights. And you want to have some sort of protection from range in like... I want... what am I saying? I want the player to be able to like move behind things, right? That adds skill to the game. If it's just an open field, the person with the best bow and best aim is going to win it every single time. And we don't really want that. We want people to be able to take cover. So maybe we'll have things like this scattered around the place. And I think it makes sense to use the orange here, actually. I think that looks super cool. And we'll put a little bit on the floor. And I don't know, like, lore-wise, if this would be correct. Like, all of a sudden, there's red sand in the middle. But I don't really care about that. It doesn't look terrible from up here, but I'm not sure if I like using the sandstone, the red sandstone, in the center here. It looks a little bit too sharp. Now, this build ain't about the freaking looks, but it needs to at least look fun. And as you're running around here, it's a little bit hard to differentiate what's walls in the distance and what is the ruins or whatever this is supposed to be. What if I go against every single principle I ever had? Well, no, I'm not going to go as far as using diorites. Okay, I'm not going to do that. But what happens if we exchange this for birch? If we just keep the same structures, because at the moment they're pretty thought through, the way I place these and stuff. But what happens if we use birch instead? It takes a strong man to admit if he's wrong. I'm not that freaking strong. But I'm sorry, Mum. I'm sorry, all of you. For I have failed you. Today I have built with freaking birch. And it works. Oh, jeez. Okay, well, it's better than the orange. I ain't gonna say that it's perfect, but it will do for this. At least for now. Maybe we'll upgrade this later. I hate birch so much. It's not as bad as diorite though. Okay. The good thing with this is that we differentiate what's walls and what's obstacles, right? So that makes that's a huge important part of this. And I was also thinking maybe I want to have a few of these like pits where it goes down a bit just to like have height variation. All of this to make it harder to hit each other with a bow, by the way. Because bows in PvP, very freaking powerful. Okay, so the next step, ladies and gentlemen, hold on. Let me sit up straight. Ooh, I'm so excited about this. Okay, so the next step is the player boxes. Now we're gonna have two players, one here and one over there. I think I said that earlier. And I think I want to have them run up to the arena. So you enter and you like, boop, run up. So we're gonna have to dig away a room down here. And of course we're gonna get freaking sand on our faces. Maybe we'll have the staircase come down to... Oh man, am I gonna have to use birch down here as well? I'm out of sandstone as well now. The white sandstone or the yellow or whatever. Maybe we'll come down to here. Alright, I think this is a pretty decent size for a playroom, or for a starting chamber. Now, as far as the design goes down here, I think I want to use a gravel andesite. You see where we're going? Coarse dirt. Oh, hello, coarse dirt. This kind of rustic, beaten down style. I'm not going to use freaking birch down here. I mean, come on now. I've already freaking used it. Because the idea, like lore-wise, this is where you stand right before you go up to your almost certain death. Yep. So something like that. And then we're going to have the players are going to enter the rooms from behind, like so. And then I was thinking here... Yeah. Check this out, what I found. Let's extend this floor over here a little bit. It would be cool, just as a little artistic touch. Wow, I take so long to say certain things. My English is so bad sometimes. I'm sorry. But just as a little touch, I think it would be cool to like be able to look out on the battlefield. You know, you'll have to jump here though. Maybe we'll have to make like a stair up here. Is that something that would be cool? Maybe. Let's see. And the wall would have to use the sandstone design, otherwise it will look weird. So something like this. Yeah, I think that's really cool. Really cool. I would love to have like a door here, but I'm not sure how to design one of those with the staircase, because the idea is once you're out, you don't go back in. Now this is a cozy design. Super simple but effective. I like it. It feels like a dungeon. It feels like a basement. It feels like you're trapped and that you want out. We could decorate this as well, I realized. We could use like some redstone for blood spots. This looks really good. I wish they could make it... I wish that you could... Actually, I wish that they would make What am I saying? I wish that they would make a block or more blocks like this just for decoration. But yeah, I think we're gonna have some bloods around like this, just to give that little feel, you know. I think I also figured out the door, by the way. We could have it like this, 3 stairs here, and then we'll have a piston that pushes them stairs up when it's go time. That way you can't get out. Anyway, so what we're gonna need down here, now we get into the fun part. Now we get into this kind of excited part. We're gonna need a bed. People are gonna need to set their spawn. And crap, this freaking thing is even. Okay, that's okay. We're gonna need a bed there. I'm also going to grab some wood. And perfect that it turns into night, because that means that I can probably sleep in that bed and not have to run back and forth. Okay, let's go Shreepy. Okay, and I'm gonna reset my spawn immediately because I realize it's probably neater to have the bed like that. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna have a bed, and then I want to have a double chest where you put all your stuff. So the idea is you're not gonna use your own stuff, right? And you want to have that maybe over here by the feet. Yeah. You don't want to have the stinking bed, stinking chest at your head. Actually, it's probably gonna be nicer if we have 2 chests just to make it symmetrical there. Boop. Okay, cool. Now, here comes the fun part. We are going to play this with kits. And they're gonna have different rarity. I've created, and this is why I've prepared so much for this episode. This is what I was showing you in the beginning, if you remember. I've created 9 different kits. 4 common kits, 2 uncommon, 2 rare, and 1 legendary kit. This is also why I chose to not do the legendary kits in the wanted game. So the idea is you come in here, we have a dispenser, and we'll have to set this up. This is going to be hard to set up neatly. Maybe... yeah, maybe we'll actually use this wall entirely for everything. So we'll have a dispenser, right? And what I'm going to do here, just to hide what the player is going to get, I'm going to put a dropper behind and a dispenser here. Okay. And then just a redstone dust. Let's see. If I put a redstone dust there, this should work. Yeah, let's try that out. So if we have a wall there and then create a button. Actually, we need to stock that thing as well. Let's put these in here. Boop, 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 like so. And that there, and then the button. Okay, so now this should give us a kit. Nope. Okay, it did. Oh. I was afraid of that. I was hoping that the redstone signal reached both of these simultaneously. Whatever. Okay, so we would have got a rare kit. I'll make it so that it places it, of course. Rare is yellow, so you know you've got something good. Here's this rare kit. So there are 2 different rares. So you won't know immediately by having a rare which kit you get. This is a little bit of a tanky kit. You have a diamond axe, full iron set, shield, carrots for food, strength potion, which is, I think this is the only kit that has it, and an instant health potion. Okay, so you take this, there's also a checklist here, and this is so that we can play this game over and over and over again. So when I restock, this checklist will help me out with what this kit should contain. Okay, then, here's the genius part. Well, this is freaking genius as well, but here's the second genius part, okay? You ready? Then you draw another one. Okay, and we got a common. So with these 2 kits at my disposal, I'm now able to build the build that I want to use. So in the common kit, I got a slowness splash and I got a speed potion. This is a nice kit. However, they do not really synergize so well because both of them have shields in them and both of them are actually pretty heavy armor. So this is a pretty bad draw. Let's try another draw, okay? Another combination. And I'm going to, just for this demo, let's just grab all of these and put them in the freaking dispenser. Maybe we won't really care about them being able to right-click the dispenser. Actually, I think, you know what I think? I always hate how ugly a dispenser looks. Maybe we'll do something like this. Boop. Yeah, they always look better like that, I think, anyway. We'll do that. Actually, that... yeah, we need a half slab there. Whatever. We want to be able to see the things as well. We want to be able to see the color. But let's just do another draw, okay? So, boom. We got an uncommon. And there we go. This time we got a bow. We got a hoe, which is pretty garbage melee weapon. Even though it's diamond. We got 8 arrow weakness. an ender pearl, another strength potion this time, and a speed potion again. Pretty weak on the armor side though. That's the second uncommon. Okay, so we would put that in our inventory. Then we take this guy and put him... Oh, actually, maybe they'll put it in the chest there. And then we draw another draw. And we got a rare. Okay, and this is the tanky rare again. Yeah, and now we can assemble some pretty good stuff here. The full iron gear we would definitely use. We would use the carrots to food. We'd have 2 freaking strength potions. A diamond axe and a bow. Wow, this would be a powerful draw. Let's just draw another one so you get to what I mean. Boom, uncommon. Okay, we drew the same kit again. Okay, let's put that aside. And a common. And okay, so this would also be... Yeah, this would be a fairly good combination. We get some heavier boots at least. We get some more arrows. Some spectral ones so that we can see the people. We get a regen potion. Another ender pearl. Okay. You see what I mean? This is... I'm not kidding. This is my proudest invention in this game. And I think this is going to be so freaking fun. Maybe I'm overexcited about this. But that's how we're going to do it. We could, in the future, expand this. We could add more kits, right? And maybe have 3 draws. Of course, we have to like balance the kits and stuff and make it freaking balanced as we go along. But yeah, I'm pretty freaking happy about this idea. Alright, this is a little bit later now, the next day in fact. I got both of these player boxes completed, which is very nice. I still have the rest of the kits over at the base, so I need to transfer them here for this side though. But I have all the items made and stuff, and that's what takes time. I've also contracted Rendog to help me refill and restock these kits in the future. And very late last night... Jeez, so many spiders. Very late last night, Rendog came on and he had a look at this and he thought it looked absolutely epic. Anyway, I've been working on the redstone for these things. So if you remember, we're gonna have stairs here. I put a lever here now, is simulating that is a player standing there, and then I've installed an AND gate. So if we stand over here, this will do that. Boom. And then we can run up. And then it will retract. 2 problems. One is that you can actually run back down. And then you would potentially be stuck. And I don't know how to deal with that. The coolest thing would be if we could make blocks come down here. Which we could. But then we'd have to change this design to hide the piston. So I'm not sure if I want to do that. But the second thing is that this is super quick. And if you step off it whilst the other player's on it, it's still going to trigger. So if I do like that... Yep, it's still gonna trigger. And I want to try and solve that if I can. So down here, the redstone is picked up. I just show you the wiring. Goes over here to an AND gate. And this AND gate is connected to both sides with the note blocks and then a delay. And then the same here. So whenever both of these redstone torches are powered, this here will get unpowered and then allow these lines to be powered. So an AND gate means that it needs an input from two things in order to trigger. Jeez, it's early in the morning, guys. I'm sorry, I'm very tired. Anyway, the way I want to try and make this so that you have to stand on there for a few seconds before it triggers. In my head, ghost block. I freaking hate ghost block so much. Yeah, the way I'm gonna try and make that work is by installing a pulse extender and a lock on this repeater here. Boom. And I'm not sure if this is actually a thing that you can, if this is gonna work, but I'll try it. I'll try it. So if I have a torch there, that's gonna get unpowered when this line is powered, right? And then with that torch, I'm gonna power a pulse extender. So maybe... Okay, so pulse extender looks like this, and this. Now, if I unpower this, the signal will slowly run out, as you can see. That's what we want. So if I connect that up to this repeater, oops, Is that gonna matter? I don't think so. Yeah. So if I connect that up to this repeater, this here needs to burn out before the signal is allowed to pass through this repeater. Let's try that out. What should happen is if I step off this, it should not trigger. But if I stand on it for a while, it should. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now it waits. So let's try that again. Step on, step off. Oh, no. Maybe I stood there too long. We could extend the pulse lengthener, but I think that's probably pretty good. I don't want it to trigger when I do that. And it doesn't. Okay, fantastic. Let's see if we put a button here. Is that gonna make it trigger? Is that long enough of a pulse? No, you saw that here. You see that it burns out. You see? But it's not long enough. However, I guarantee you if I had like a little bit of a longer pulse, it's gonna trigger. Okay, very cool, very cool. I wasn't sure if I could solve that, but I freaking wrecked Redstone Faces there. We are actually very freaking close to finish, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so impressed with myself. I've got the player boxes entrances up. We're not gonna like finish all the landscaping and stuff today. I've done a little bit, but basically one player enter here. This is a one-way entrance, so boom, you're stuck. I was supposed to have cleaned that up, and then I've done the same on the other side, and I think that works, you know. Left to do is I want to create some kind of seating area for the people watching, but I'll probably save that for another time. But what I do want to do today is create some kind of scorekeeping system. So I come up with a plan here, okay? Check these out. Blood tokens. Yep. Every match you win, because remember, this is a little bit of RNG. It's a little bit random chance to win this game. And every match you win, I want to award you with a blood token. This all sort of links up to the Devil's Soul. If you remember, we sold Devil's Soul. Yeah, it kind of links up to that. Anyway, I want to make the score system pretty simple here. I've asked Exuma to give me all the player heads because this is for our project and I think that is allowed. The way we're going to make this keep score is we're going to have two droppers facing each other and then I'm just going to put like random junk items in there and every player will have their own droppers. So say that once I get the player heads, this would be, for example, Rendogs. You know, he's never gonna get any points, but no, I'm just kidding. Maybe he will. And whenever he wins, I want him to press a button and that will send one of these counters to another inventory. It doesn't have to be a dropper. It could actually just be a chest. Maybe better here. So whenever he wins, he adds a score. And then later we can do something with the scores. I'm not sure what. I'm a freaking genius. I'm a freaking genius. I did the scoreboard differently. Check this out. When you win, you go up to your to your sign. I'm going to change these up for heads. And you press the win button, add win. And that will give you a visual indication of your victories. Yep. This means that everybody will be able to see how good you are or how many games you played and what anyway. So I've added all the hermits that are active. I ran out of sandstone here, so I couldn't complete the scoreboard. But I like this. I like it. It keeps track of things. When you hit 32 wins, that's when you reach the final one here. And I know the redstone on top of the lamps are not ideal, or is not ideal. But if I wanted to stack these like this, I had to wire it like this. And if we play a little bit on the whole creative thing, listen, that's your bloodline. Right? That's your freaking bloodline. We have to be a little bit out of the box here. Because this is the blood pit, so that's your bloodline. Yeah. The way this works is that it powers whenever I press the button, I power this dropper, sends down ender pearls to this dropper, which is picked up through comparators and then eventually sent around and into the block which powers the first lamp. Unfortunately, the minimum power is going to power 2 lamps. I'm pretty sure. Let's try that. Yeah, it's going to power 2 lamps. Unfortunately, I may come up with a different wiring here. I could prolong the whole wiring, go a little bit longer this way, and that way I could probably deal with this. I could also maybe do something like this. Change you, put you there, and do. But that's not gonna work. I could possibly do something like that and then have the redstone wire starting like that. Yeah, maybe that's better. Then will the lamp will be even more sensitive. So you need more than 32. You need more than 8 wins even before you're even close to lighting anything up. Or maybe we'll add a lamp actually. Yeah. Maybe we'll add a lamp. Hold on. Do I have my redstone box? It's up here. Boom, boom. We'll put a lamp over there. Boom. Okay. So that's 8 wins. That's gonna be your first win. It's gonna be lighting the first. Yeah. Check this out. Here's how we will do this. I think that should work and look best. Yeah. So your bloodline starts in there. So after one victory, you light the first one. Now let's see if we click this button a few times. And there we go. Okay, there we go. Second one lit up. Very good. So it takes a few wins and then the second one lights up. I like that, you know. And then with it takes 11 wins actually. Wow, that's good. That is good. Then what I will do is that I will award players with the blood tokens instead of them getting it from the game. I will award it with them. So I get a chance to visit them or to put it in their mailbox. I don't know. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this thing is primed and ready. It's finished. I'm so freaking happy with myself. I'm so excited. I got the legendary kits, not just the legendary kits. I got all the kits in both of these machines. The same thing on both sides. We got the doors fixed, or the stairs. I showed you that. The player entrances are fixed. Everything is freaking ready. Yeah, check this out. And the thing with this game is, if it's a success, we can extend on it. We can add more kits. And I should say that these kits are inspired from the kits that you guys suggested for the Wanted game in the last episode. If you remember, we did kits for the Wanted game. If you didn't see that, by the way, go back and check it out, part 2 of that thing. But yeah, this is my proudest minigame I've ever made, I think. And we finished it in one freaking episode. Next time, I'll try and get as many challenges as possible, challengers for episode 100. And then I will beat the crap out of them, is the hopes anyway. Look at how gorgeous it is as well. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hit the like button if you enjoyed it. This has been a long grind for me, which I've enjoyed. But hit the like button if you want to support and show your love. Write something nice in the comments below. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next episode.